Hi everyone. Tonight I decided to make a candy cane wreath with the ribbon method, layering 4 selected ribbons on top of each other and having it cable tied to the frame. So as you can see, I've selected 4 different ribbons that complement each other, and I'm going to take them all and I'm going to roll them all up in one big roll. Once you get it in a big roll, then just cut off the excess right here. So we're going to start at the bottom of the frame, and we're going to actually cable tie just the ends all together tightly so it doesn't come loose. And then I'm going to attach it to the bottom of the frame, having it loop around the bottom and coming through, so we're kind of covering the end of the frame. I'm just going to cable tie it to one of the inner wires. And we're going to start looping it the size of my 4 fingers together, and cable tying it to the 2 inner wires of the frame. So you're going to actually tie it to both of the inner wires. And just pull the cable tie off to the side. We're going to cut them all after. And it can be tightened now. And I'm going to continue to make loops. And there should be 4 loops per section. When you get to the candy cane that curves up, it's going to be 5 loops. So there's 2 sections where it curves, and you're going to add an extra loop per section. So now that we're at the other end, we're going to have to hide the end, and so I'm going to cut a little excess to account for my loop, and what I'm going to do is tuck it underneath and cable tie it to only one of the inner wire runs. And it should be about the same height as the rest of the loops, and just give it a tie. We're going to start cutting off all the excess of the cable ties all the way around. Now for the fun part, we get to open up all the loops. And what you want to do is alternate the different ribbons per loop so that it's not the exact same ribbon next to each other. Okay, so now we're just going to make a nice big bow out of some of the leftover ribbon, and I use a bow dabra to create this bow. So I have about 8 loops in the bow dabra to make a big bow with lots of ends dangling down at different lengths. And I'm cutting some dovetails as well, and I'm just going to tie it to the candy cane. I'm going to use some fancy embellishments that I have laying around that kind of match, and I'm just going to hot glue it onto the bow and throw a few little embellishments throughout the bow. And that is it. We are all done. Thanks for watching, and have a great night.